What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So as always, every single Monday I upload a video and I show you guys how much gold I made, and this is my TRANSMOG tune on retail. I didn't make a video last week though, keep that in mind. But I did have 420 sales. Keep in mind this is including last week too, as it didn't make a video. And I've been kind of slacking with with posting now in the holidays, but you never know. It might be a good clean out regardless. I can see that in the first page I have 115,000 gold, which is decent. But this one stands out. The White Man Hood sold for 75,000 gold. It's a crafted item, of course. And then a Mooncloth robe for 8.7. Besides from that, it's just some farm transmog, a bunch of like low value crafted ones. Nothing really special besides from the White Man Hood. And there's a lot of people asking me questions like how do I feel transmog is these days. And my first feeling was transmog still sells, and you can get a lot of good sales because there's not that many people posting either, right? It's a supply and demand game. However, I'm selling less auctions right now, and they tend to go for less gold as well. So I'm making less than what I did before I started playing Classic. But I think that's really going to change now when 8.3 is coming, and more people are going back to playing retail again. Regardless, though, next page is 153,000 gold, so another good one. The Frozen Shadowy robe for 40,000 gold, another Mooncloth. I sold a Grizzly chest from the video that I uploaded yesterday, I believe. Yeah, the Frey Island, 10 hours of Frey Island. Sold the Barbaric Loincloth from yesterday's video, 9k. First made hat, there's a farmed transmog item that can drop from any mobs in STV. It's a great item. And another Mooncloth robe even, but 153,000 gold in that one. That's really good. So let's see what if it keeps on going like this, we're doing really good. But I see that the mailbox is going to refresh in like 2 seconds. So we're going to stop it right there just so we don't miss out on anything. Robe of Creation, another crafted one. I sold a Destiny which I obtained from farming LBRS, the dungeon. It's a two-handed epic sword. 45,000 gold for that one. And these are like the 6 sales, like heavy copper longsword, 5.7k gold. They cost like nothing to craft. And then a Spirit Keeper helmet, Flare Core robe, but nothing really special. But that Destiny was a really good sale. I do have some high ticket or big ticket items on the auction house, like the Glorious Light Plates and so on. But I'm still missing, I like to always keep like Glorious Light Plates, Skullflame Shield, Destiny, like these big ticket items, First Made Hat. It's nice to have some of those. They don't sell super fast though. Okay, I have no clue why I can't take out these. Let me refresh the mailbox, and we're already at 359,000 gold, and we're not even halfway through the mailbox. So it's looking to be a good end of the year. It really is. If it keeps on going like this, it doesn't even need to be as good. Let's see, 87,000 gold, not as good. And Fellsteel Reaper. We got 26,000 gold in that one, but it is super pricey to craft, so that's not really considered good. The Butcher has a market value of like 40 or 30,000 gold, and I sold him for less than 3,000 gold. That's just how the market is these days. But it's always like this towards the end of an expansion, then it kind of booms again. So I'm not really worried. We've seen it many times. The market will definitely stabilize again. And on my other realms that I play on, the market is actually really good. So I've been debating, like before the next expansion comes, if I should move realm and just make gold on one of my other realms. But it's so much fun to be on this realm because there's a lot of people watching my stream daily that play on my realm. So it's kind of like competition. I like it. 130,000 gold on the next one. Let's see. Where's the gold at? Silver and Hammer. Horrible price. Spellfire robe, 48k. Not bad at all. Okay. But this is looking good, man. We still have a shit ton of auctions left. This turns out to be a great clean out. It doesn't matter if the remaining cleanouts isn't this great. Like, we're still making a lot of gold. How much do we have? 577,000 gold so far. Okay, maybe TRANSMOG selling hasn't slowed down after all. It might have just been like an unlucky week, the week that I returned. And keep in mind that I've also now been playing retail for a while again, so I've been restocking the auction house. So it might not be that bad. 100,000 gold. White Manhood again, but keep in mind the last time I sold it for 75,000 gold, and this time 28. Sold some saltstone leg plates from Saltstone Cave in Thousand Needles. First made that again, this time 19k. But shit, man, we're at like 676,000 gold or something now. And we're still gonna have like 150 auctions left, roughly. So we're doing good. We're doing good. However, before I started playing retail, I was getting like 500 to 700,000 gold a week on this tune, and that was, as always, without doing a single undercut scan and only posting for 48 hours and just reposting whenever they expire. It's a horrible way to do it, but I'm in a position where I don't need gold. I just think it's fun to farm it. So it might change when 8.3 comes around, when the auction house is faster. We'll see. 57k. Nothing really worth mentioning. A couple of items that I farmed from Island of Thunder. But yeah, nothing really stands out. Crafted Glad Gear is good, as always. Usually depends. Blacksmithing tends to have a higher profit for me than the other professions. Tailoring is usually really bad. Profit-wise, still sells. 734,000 gold. We still need the last two mailboxes to be fairly decent to reach numbers that we used to have before I shifted and started playing Classic. As I said, 500 to 700k a week. 58,000 gold now. Corpse Shroud from RFD, the dungeon. Robe of Creation again. Some more items from, actually a couple of items from Island of Thunder. But 58k. I think we're going to land at like right above 800,000 gold. So in 2 weeks, it's like 400,000 gold a week. It's going up. It's going up. Hopefully we can keep trending upwards and make more and more. Yes, 793 and then the last 42. Might surprise me. It would be cool if it was insane. Come on. Be 110k. So we can reach like 900k. And 48,000 gold. And nothing really special worth mentioning, right? Nah. Some more Island of Thunder mugs. Alright, well, it was still a really... I mean, I'm happy with this clean out. It was better than the first week when I returned. It's going upwards, so that's good. And this week was way better than last week. You can tell by like the last pages of that I cleaned up from the mailbox. I had a way less gold in the first pages, which is the most recent sales. But 842,000 gold in this week's clean out. I'm really happy with that. And as always, if you guys got any questions that you want to ask me, like whatsoever, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but in the past, I've usually started with opening up the mailbox on these Monday mailbox openings, and then I've looked at the most upvoted comments on last week's video, and I've like answered them in the video. So if you guys got any questions whatsoever, leave them down in the comment section. And if you see a question that you think is interesting and you want me to answer it, make sure to give that comment an upvote so I can see that there's a lot of people wondering about the same thing. And in that way, I can pick out the questions with the most upvotes and answer them in a video, because it's not everybody that's going back to the video to see if I've replied to that guy with that one interesting question, if you know what I mean. And something that I can answer that I get asked almost daily is, with the new auction house, right? Coming in 8.3, it's like mid-January. And what do I think about it? And for me personally, since I don't like spending that much time on the auction house, it's brilliant. It's great for me. Like, it's going to mean a faster auction house because there's no longer single stacks of ones. Like, people can't fuck that up and make the auction house slower. And they're also increasing, as far as I know, the amount of auctions that you can keep in the mailbox. Like right now, you can take out 50 items and then you gotta reload. And according to the PTR, the boys have told me that on the PTR, there's 100 items before you have to reload the mailbox, which is gonna save you a couple of reloads. So posting in general is gonna be way faster. And that's all that I care about. I will, however, when I do farm materials, I'm going to make less gold on that, because I used to sell materials in stacks that were really wanted by people. Like, instead of selling 20 Cobra scales, like a stack of 20, I would sell them in lower stacks, like stacks of 2, because that's the amount that you would need to craft the styling hats. And I could charge a higher price and people would still buy it. So with materials, I would make more money with the current way that the auction house is working. But it's all good, because 95% of the time I'm doing transmog. So yeah, there's that. But any questions, leave it in the comment section, and I will see all of you guys back in another video. Until then, bye bye.